Hello everyone, today is 1st of March 2023 and today we have booked a loss of around 1200, 12 to 1300. So before discussing the orders, let us quickly look into the pre-market analysis. So first of all, the sentiments, what the market is happening in that sense. So we see the bank nifty 5 minute charts here. So we see from this day onwards, the market is continuously selling, right? And today and in couple of days we saw uh, this W pattern here, right here. And yesterday the market took a fall and then kind of retraced back yesterday. So what was my psychology first of all? And another thing that is a little I would say little outlier kind of thing, that you see these volumes here. These are way too high, I'm telling you. I did not know why is this. I couldn't decipher it first of all. But yeah, that was my observation. If you look into the 30 minutes charts, right? So you see those types of volumes come only when the market is kind of trendy, right? The market is, yeah, those kinds of volume comes into play, and then the market becomes trendy a little bit. Yeah. Uh, so from yesterday's chart, if you look here. So suppose, what we assume here, if we decide the trend, right? The trend is not for me. I don't just easily decide the trend by higher high and lower low, then lower high, kind of that. That is one way for sure. But you need to, in order to do SL hunting, you need to also know the the where the big players are present, right? So here we see that at the top these sellers would have been present here, right? And these are the places where sellers would have been present, right? So in that sense, if we look just the bank nifty here, so suppose the sellers, we see, right, that the market gave a full good fall from here. So the sellers, the big sellers, are super sellers are here, available here. So now, if they sellers have to operate, they can't simply let the market continuously go down, right? Because the sentiment is already negative, and most of the people would be selling only. So in order to trap them, market has to uh, trap them, right? So there has to be some sort of retracement that needs to happen. Okay. So in that sense, so here we see an expiry move. So this doesn't shows the presence of buyers to me, because this could be a little bit a retracement of quick this fall. Another thing is that from here also we see that the market is kind of going down from these levels, right? So that shows the presence of sellers here. Okay. Another thing is that if you look into the yesterday's chart, right, these things, market is range bounded yesterday. So suppose we assume that the buyers are present here, whoever the big buyers here. I mean, there would be some buyers present here with the regular buyers, but still I'm talking about the super buyers here. Suppose some buyer is present here, then maybe this could be happening. Then this was my psychology, that this could be happening because the buyers and sellers both are active there, and they are not able to, they're fighting among themselves maybe. So that was one of my one thought that I had. But the if we look the same into the nifty chart, right, yesterday's chart, nifty has become too much negative, right? Here you see the market is continuously falling, a little retracement, and then continuously falling. So that does, so I'm not very much sure about the buyers being present here. But another thing was that this volume was a little bit tricky to me, but still I ignored that. So keeping that in mind, the today my thought was to go for a uh, selling trade, right? So in that sense, today what the market did was, today market gave a breakout, sorry, gap up, and Nifty also gave a good gap up here after a good yesterday's fall. So let us see into the orders list now. So we made a put entry of just 25 quantities on at 9:28, and we exit around 9:49 for that. So let us look into the 9:28. somewhere around here. This is 928. Now this is also important that see, give me a second. Yeah, so if you see here, the whenever this I saw it, like this is first of all the 500 level present here, the psychological level. When the market opened, I was trying to look, uh, I was thinking to make a put option right here first of all, but this red candle made me a little doubt, and here actually I just thought of making a put option, sorry, call option also. But again, the market, I wasn't very much sure on this, so I kept it aside. Another thing was the nifty was also uh, going up. That was the first reason, but still I just canceled that trade. Another thing, I could have made trade here a put option, but this again, this red candle, the red candle doesn't forms like this. I mean, if it has to go down in that way, that doesn't really, falls like that, because it has to keep trapping the buyers in order to go down, right? And this just throws off the buyers in a just quick shot, right? So that's why I didn't made an entry here also. Next, I saw here that the market is kind of making a, now here I had a doubt that the market could be accumulating sellers here, but still, then I thought like, even the nifty, I think at 928 uh, was somewhere here, right? And this would accumulate. I thought that it may accumulate sellers also, but I just made an entry here because I thought that I will be handling my trade through my stop loss or something. So I made an entry here. Up till here we saw like 500 or something small profit here. Then the market shooted backside up here. So this was my stop loss limit at first, but I was waiting. I was kind of little extended my little loss here, because you see this wedge pattern forming here, right? This one. So don't look into this bottom one first. So yeah, bottom one is also necessary, but in another sense, like here, if you see, the if the market has to go down here, right? Suppose I had made an entry here. If the market has to go down, what the market usually does is, if usually, I've discussed this several times, market usually gives a breakout of this trend line, and then the market go down, right? But that time I didn't saw that, that wasn't in my mind, because I had already drawn, or I had already drawn the upper trend line, not the lower trend line. I did not see that this market has given the breakdown of the lower one, right? So yeah, that will at least raise a doubt in that. So in that sense, I did not. I just waited here. So around 9:49, I made an exit somewhere around here in this big candle, because that time I thought that this is enough. This candle, it should come down, but still, again, the market kept on invited sellers, and after this the market gave a breakdown also. So it was exceeding my limit, so I made an exit here. But I quickly made a re-entry here at around 9:15, the very next candle, at around the same price, because now this looks more confirming to me. Now the market has given a breakdown of this thing also. So yeah, so I made another re-entry, another since the market was again, yeah. So here again I made an entry here, and see, till here it went down, and again market started to, I don't know why this market is accumulating buyers and again hitting their stop loss. It just kept on going that way. So that's why I exited in this green candle, and that's enough for me today. Okay. Uh, yeah, so that was all my trade today. Another reason was for my trade was, this is actually at the, if we draw the Fibonacci level, maybe since it didn't work for me today, so it could be something could be wrong here. So if we check this Fibonacci level, it was also, I had drawn this up to from top to this bottom here, and this also, there was also 500 level, so that was another reason for my put entry. So yeah, that was all today, and yeah, so market took our stop loss today. Yeah, people, that was all my trade today. So again, today we have booked a loss of around 1200. Okay, thank you.